Fala galera, aqui quem fala é o Nilo, do canal Nilocas. Vamos dar aqui oportunidades ao Team Hero, né? Esse jogo, vamos para a parte 4, né? Galera, lembrando do último episódio, não é? Nós fomos ao local do acidente, né? Encontramos o Dennis morto e fomos ao último local do acidente para ver se realmente foi um
The
acidente.
last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
I'm gonna have to side with Anna on this one. Can't miss appointments.
Just because I'm an old man in a wheelchair, you two think you can push me around.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt.
I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen.
He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him.
And what if I can't keep that promise?
Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Eu, como todo herói, vou prometer.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
Eu não sei como é que ele consegue andar com aquela cadeira de roda no meio do mato. Aquelas rodas nem é própria para aquilo.
I need to get in there eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first. It's Bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick. She really didn't need to come home to a robbery on top of everything else.
Bem, afinal eu não estava maluco, hein? Ó, então apertar o botão de corrida, olha, ele não corre. Deve ser só em alguns sítios.
It was great to come back from work, sit down, and read until the sun went down. Anna and I spend our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
Mesmo romântico esse Sam. Será que dá pra ir pela frente ou posso ir por trás? Dá aqui uma olhadinha aqui por trás. Balde de tinta. Ana se esforçou bastante na manutenção desta casa. É uma casa bonita. Jardim, né? Galpão do jardim. Vamos entrar aqui na casa da Ana.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside. Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
É estranho, mas os vidros estão partidos para fora. Não é para dentro. Parece que alguém não queria entrar, queria sair. Tá vendo? O vidro foi
This place
partido.
was tossed. Maybe looking for something. Anna's not having a great day. Focus on her before you go into detective mode.
Sam. Tell me what you found.
Eu achava muito estranho esse vidro da porta. Não vou contar nada.
I'm sorry. It's what you were afraid of.
Oh no. But why? Why would someone... Why did they... What... Oh, Nick...
She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries. Anna always was more interested in people than cold, hard facts. Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too. Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go. Anna always wanted to take me to concerts. They were just never my thing. Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
As continhas ali do médico.
cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
Aí,
This
eu vou.
feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it.
Ainda dou uma ajeitadinha na casa, ó.
There.
Vai, eu vou buscar alguma coisa pra ela beber. Já vou escolher os armários. Primeiro eu vou buscar uma coisa pra ela beber.
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
Pinguço.
She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties. Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words. Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her.
Então, mas ela.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes?
No. Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks. People in film noirs always offer a stiff drink in times like this. Might work. She used to drink this every day in middle school. Brings her back to being 10. Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just bringing it that matters. Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could do.
Ah, vou escolher este aqui. Que é bebidinha.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks.
What are you waiting for? Bring it to her already.
Lime juice. Still something you like?
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my...
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's helping a bit.
Vá, já dei uma bebidinha, vamos continuar aqui a investigar as coisas.
Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
Aí, o meu objetivo é consolá-la.
I don't think she ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
Deve doer. Simplesmente colou ali na parede.
Finally, there. Try talking to Anna about all this again. And remember, go in slowly. Gingerly. Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Sam.
I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
It's going to be okay.
I'm not as sure as you sound. Nick's dead. My house is trashed.
Well, you did sound a bit hollow.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack. Come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her. You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house, it's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
I know, the timing wasn't great. Your dad's accident, the mine investigation, me being hated by all of Basswood.
That's not why I said no. You knew I didn't want to get married. I told you before, I never liked the idea. Never wanted a ring. When you asked, I just thought I was with someone who didn't know me. That terrified me. And then it ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway, now does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean... I want to know who killed Nick as much as you do.
Let's get the asshole who did this behind bars. It's the only thing we can do for Nick now. I just keep bouncing back from terrified to angry.
That is very understandable.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
Bom, vamos agora dar uma olhada no andar de cima. Parece que eu já consegui consolar a menina.
I remember taking this photo. God, seeing it like this is not what Anna needed. The door is closed. Huh. She never used to lock it.
Eu acho que o final vai ser uma coisa muito surpreendente.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting. It looks like Joan's using this room now. Anna must have been letting her use it when she stayed over. Not your standard thief. Too destructive. Oh, maybe trying to send a message?
Isso parece mais foi uma coisa ameaçadora. Isso parece muito mais com alguma coisa ameaçadora.
This used to be her old bed. First thing she bought when she settled in.
Estou a sentir cheiro de alguma... Tive as memórias.
Come on, work, you piece of junk! I know you're awake.
No, I'm not.
Then how are you talking?
I'm a celebrated sleep talker.
Come on, get up. I need your help.
Did you try rebooting it? That's honestly all I got.
I have tried that. If I don't get this done by noon, Walter won't run the article. What do I do?
Okay. Let me see it.
Thank you. It just won't respond to anything. Do you want a back rub while you work?
As your hero, it's the least you could do.
I'll do more than that, my white knight.
Oh, you will, my princess of the typefaces.
Of course. When you fix it.
Consertar aqui tem prêmio, né? Teve prêmio. Lembranças boas, né?
Mr. Unicorny. Well, you and Joan have been inseparable since the day she was born. Got the A, corrected the teacher, but still forgot the date. Why is it so dark in here? This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was. I asked Anna what this was once, and she laughed at me. I still don't know what it is.
Também não faço a mínima ideia o que é aquilo. Deve ser um símbolo. Bom. Aqui o computador.
I guess Anna must have left it on, but she had her laptop with her. Is this Nick's? Huh? Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office...
It'd be worth taking a look.
Your father called, said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
I'm starting
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go!
Oh,
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to? Joan rides this bike everywhere. Which is impressive with how far away everything is out here. What's it doing here?
parece que a pequenininha tá por aqui.
I remember teaching Bug how to roast marshmallows. Hers turned out great. Mine were always burnt.
You know, fishing's a lot like life. Practice, patience, and perseverance hooks you the big one.
Dad, not everything is a life lesson.
Actually, I was talking to Muley here.
Oh, that's fine. He's got a lot to learn.
You know, I'm better at fishing and life than you are.
Whatever you say, Muley.
Aw, worms are so cute.
You sure are, Bug. Can you hook me another one? Can't catch a fish without bait.
I don't want to hurt it.
Come on, it's just a worm.
Here, Bug, just hand them over and I'll bait it.
No, I'd be an accomplice then.
Don't worry about it. The point of fishing isn't to catch anything anyways.
Vocês viram que o boneco tava ali meio mal spawnado, né? Tava ali um pequeno bug. Me segurei pra não rir, mas pronto. Ah, vamos até a cabana.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again.
Vou começar a tomar escolhas difíceis.
Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
You should talk to your mom about this. She's the only family you have left.
You're just not listening. Both of you always telling me what to think. Both of you trapped in your own heads. I'm done relying on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
Cara, não sou mesmo bom com criança.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
Tem que mostrar pra ela que eu tô fazendo alguma coisa pra segurá-la.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
I know. People at the wake got upset at you over it.
Yeah. They did not like me bringing that up. But Nick was my friend. I want to know what happened to him. I care about that, but I also care about keeping you safe.
I know you're doing your best. It's just this town, you know? It just feels like it grinds you down. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need someplace I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
Ai, meu Deus, e agora?
You ever consider journalism? You have a mind for investigation.
Isn't it kinda dying?
Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful. Fighting to bring people truth in a world that doesn't care about it.
Kinda sounds like you really want to be a
yeah.
journalist. Look, I don't know if you're trying to make me stay, or make me into you, or my father. You're just telling me what I want to hear, or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth, for once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you, I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going, and you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
Ah, meu Deus. Eu não posso contar pra uma criança que o pai dela foi assassinado, não agora. Papai, eu sou raiz, pá. Tem que se dizer a verdade. Ela também já não é tão pequena. Mas vamos falar a verdade sobre o Nick.
You were right, Bug. Your father didn't die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up, made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here. That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
Ah, cala a boca.
I was right.
You were right. I need you to not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now. Thank you, Sam.
I don't know if that was a good idea.
Oh, cala.
Me neither.
Sou eu que estou a tomar
But
as
hey,
decisões.
it worked.
Eu espero que tenha funcionado.
Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town, let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick.
Gente, o
We
bom
used to
desse
talk
jogo-
about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick? Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too.
Joan always liked bugs. He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it. Bug never was the social type, just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Galera, o bom desse jogo é que eu tomo umas decisões, mas se vocês forem jogar, tomarem outras decisões, ele muda completamente. Então, é sempre deve ter vários finais.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate. Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot. Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway. No keys. No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden.
Legal, a cabana faz parte do cenário.
Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens. This is either new or Nick was really distracted. He usually fixed everything.
Ah, velho. Muito bom.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches.
Bom, arma, sempre bom.
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up.
É difícil focar.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Lagarta. Lembrar a lagarta. Cima amarelo, baixo verde. Esquerdo violeta, roxo. Direita vermelho. Drogas?
A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it?
Pega isso.
These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem. Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive. An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Os renegados. Calendário.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
De quer conversar.
All right. I think I went through everything here.
Vamos juntar as provas. Juntar aqui para ver se descobrimos. O artigo de jornal. Cair com os renegados. Calendário. Que o dia quer conversar. E um bilhete.
If Dee met Nick on the day he died, he could be the last person who saw him alive.
Boa.
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
Lagarta.
An article by Anna about a place called The Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Então temos ali um bocadinho. Algumas pessoas vêm a este lugar, imaginar, mesmo vêm a história sobre caipiras. E aí, agora, o que eu vou fazer?
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up? I just gotta figure out the connection between Nick's note and this lock. Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
Ah, velho, eu tenho que descobrir isso. Como é que eu vou descobrir?
Man, bugs certainly grew up faster than I realized. Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Lagarta? Aqui uma lagarta.
Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it. Nick's note mentioned a caterpillar. I think I just found it.
Tá aqui a lagarta. Vermelho, verde, roxo, vermelho, amarelo. Vermelho, verde, roxo, vermelho, amarelo. Vermelho, verde, roxo. É sério. Vermelho, verde, roxo, verde, amarelo. Vermelho, verde, roxo, vermelho, amarelo. Vermelho, verde, roxo, vermelho, amarelo.
Let's see what we have here.
Que é detetive, caralho. Aqui é o Sherlock Holmes. Eu sou a reencarnação do Sherlock Holmes. Dinheiro? Dinheiro é sempre bem-vindo. Amostra de drogas.
Opioids. From D?
Opioids.
Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking? That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade. Nick was gathering at the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Ah, o rapaz que me bateu foi aquele guri. Por que tava investigando o miúdo? Fique nervoso mesmo quando está sóbrio. Nervoso. As pessoas não gostam muito dele. Na ansiedade. Pediu para permanecer anônimo nos artigos da Ana por contar do pai dela. Mais inteligente do que parece. Ou tão idiota quanto age. Ainda não para saber ambos. Já quem é o traficante? Tyler, Annette, Kayla, Dick. Richard é o Dick, é um apelido. Dick vendeu drogas pro Tyler. Descobrir quem é o fornecedor. Temos aí drogas. Se considerar o produtor insano, defender muito linear. A entrevista de Tyler com Ana foi emocionante. Ele estava muito mal. Sigo passou a vida inteira entrando em saindo da cadeia, normalmente por agressão. Não engano sobre desde a entrevista. Com quem ele conseguiu as drogas? Dick. Fica perguntando sobre a Ana. Gosta de cozinhar. Fica perguntando assim. Cara, parece que eu vou ter que escolher uma pessoa para ver se me ajuda nessa investigação. Eu tenho certeza que foi este miúdo que me acertou. Tinha que ser alguém rápido. E ele é mais jovem e levezinho. Se calhar vai ser mais fácil eu tirar informações dela. Ele parece ser durão, mas não é assim tão durão. E é nervoso. Isso é bom para investigação.
Richard, a.k.a. Dickie, a.k.a. D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Sim, você é uma pequena comunidade no arredor. Assim. Bom, o que eu vou escolher? Vou chegar logo. Não. Vamos lá. Não deveria ter dito isso. Eu vou pôr ela em risco.
Bess took my statement about the break-in. She didn't mention you.
It won't be long before someone finds Dennis. Then they'll be looking for me. We need to stay focused on tracking down Dickie. He was Nick's informant, and he's our only lead. I owe it to Joan to find the truth.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What are you two doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain everything. Show them all you found.
That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and you'll need to be extra careful. Some of them used to work at the mine. So, how should we handle finding Dickie?
You and I are gonna figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful. And look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den. That's enough.
What's enough?
Enough of a plan. I think we have enough of a plan.
Do we? I just get so angry that someone did this. Killed my friends, invaded my home. It's the worst feeling. Like part of my soul has been stolen. We need to find out who did this. I need to take back from them what they took. I need to find some small piece of feeling safe again. If that even makes any sense.
Letting that despair break you down? That's how whoever did all this wins. Hiding crime behind tragedy. We have to stay clear-headed to see through it.
Yeah, you're right, I think. Then I think something else 10 seconds later.
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. You're getting brained by burglars. And now we're... That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam!
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Don't take all of this out on me.
So you're just gonna keep telling me off? Disregard my advice?
Claro.
Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the Cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The Cove. We're here.
Right.
A enseada.
You sure you want to keep going?
Not really, but it's not like I have much of a choice.
Sam, if you need to take a moment.
No, let's do this.
Não deveria ter posto ela junto. Isso é arriscado demais.
Who the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, You look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc? Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
We're here looking for someone.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Tyler.
Don't say I never did nothing for you. You'll want to talk to Lynette.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Bom, galera, parece que foi uma boa ideia.
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Esse tipo de pessoa é que assusta. Pessoas que não tem nada a perder. Bom, galera, o vídeo vai ficando por aqui. Espero que tenham gostado. Não se esqueça de inscrever-se no canal, deixar o teu like, comentem, né? O teu comentário é muito importante para eu saber para eu poder evoluir mais o canal, para poder trazer mais coisas, mais novidades e tentar trazer o do melhor, né, para vocês. Bom, vamos ficar por aqui pela enseada mesmo, à procura do Sr. D, que provavelmente pode ser o Dick. Foi uma boa ideia ter trazido a Ana, mas ao mesmo tempo se calhar não. Vamos lá ver as consequências que isso vai trazer. Bom, ficamos então por aqui. Valeu!